the old feeling. 'Cause I can rule it, I'm telling you.
This is Ray McGuff. I got
Jean-Paul Mantilla.
and
Hi, Kate Wodarski.
yeah, we are going to see Cats. My dear God, how did I get?
Memories.
I just want to thank everybody on Facebook for voting for this, you pieces of shit. Like I didn't have anything better to do this Saturday morning. I just got the new Jedi game and I could be fucking doing that right now. But no, I gotta go see James Corden dressed as a nimbly bimbly cat.
Bimbly bimbly.
But we're on our way.
His name, actually.
As you can see, we're driving there. I'm going to film us walking up to the theaters. I'm going to hide this camera because I don't think you're allowed to take cameras into the movie theater.
That's a no-no.
But Jean-Paul, give us a little breakdown about Cats. What do you know about Cats?
So there are these guys, they're dressed up like cats and they sing beautiful songs,
Okay.
like Memories.
It's based on a stage production, I hear,
Yeah, that too.
that ran in New York in Broadway for, well, I want to say like 20 plus years,
100
right?
years.
Yeah.
That sounds right.
Like during the 100-Year War, that's what they fought about.
They fought
Based
about
on T.S. Eliot poems, isn't it?
T.S. Eliot, okay.
Yeah.
Now, was he one of the LGBTQ TSs, or is that that
That
different?
didn't happen then.
Oh, that's a different acronym. Oh, TS. Oh, T.S. Eliot, the writer.
Eliot.
Okay, gotcha. Not transsexual Eliot.
No.
Okay.
I mean,
And that,
maybe.
and if you're offended by that joke, you can go fuck yourself. Let's see what else. We're seeing it early in the morning at a matinee because God forbid we will not fucking pay these people for full price tickets for this film.
That and there was no other times.
Well, yeah,
After
because it's sold out, right?
Yeah, it's sold out. And by sold out meaning they want
Already pulling
to
it.
they want to
Yeah.
pull it for other shows.
Yeah. So that's going to be really exciting. I imagine it's going to be just packed full of musical lovers.
Or just us.
I'm
Yeah.
hoping it just does.
Yeah. I didn't bring a notepad either because I just want to soak it all in.
Soaking it in.
I don't want to write down anything and be responsible today. I'm just going to go sit here and enjoy this terrific film.
The cats.
Yeah, with the cats. Do you know what the budget was for this thing? I read somewhere that's talking about that it's going to lose $100 million.
So
I mean, with the cast, it had to be
Yeah.
outrageous.
Dame Judi Dench.
Yeah. So I mean, that's if you're losing $100 million, you got to think that they sunk at least a 150 probably into it. With marketing, I would say. But yeah, it's terrible reviews. I
I mean,
think.
the kitty litter alone must have been thousands.
Yeah, right. I bet there was shit all over the place. Just pee.
Okay, so according to Google, which is, right, $95 million.
Okay.
Which is actually less than I thought.
So production probably cost $95 million, probably
Correct.
another 50 or 40 for marketing.
Right.
So yeah, so over $100 million, $130 million probably altogether. So, and it's losing $100 million. That means that still $30 million was made on this movie. That's got like a 12% on Rotten Tomatoes.
But we're gonna see it in luxury loungers while we watch this movie.
Oh, okay. This used to be the Dollar Theater.
Yes. So in tradition, this is not going to be $1.
One time I lived over here, side note, fans and whoever else is listening, I used to live over here with Jean-Paul Mantilla, and some days I would come to this movie theater by myself. One day I came over here and it was all closed down and somebody had been shot here, just so you know. That really happened. That's not a lie. You can Google it. It's probably like, 2011, 2010. So, all right, we're going to get out of the car here, right, and walk up. Ugh.
It's a perfect day for cats, too.
Yeah, it is. Real shitty out. So there's the Cinemark.
Yeah. Ready for the cats.
Any final words before we go in?
It's going to be a meowtistic time.
Oh my God.
Oh,
It's going to be meowtistic. Well, we're heading in. We'll talk to you soon.
Tonight is a magical night where I choose the cat that deserves a new life.
Going to the ball could get dangerous.
Come on. Let's dance.
I judge a cat by its soul.
I've got plenty of soul.
Spotlight. And a drum roll, please.
It's party time. The most deserving cat will be reborn into another life. So they can be who they've always dreamed of being.
What's your name?
Cat got your tongue?
Here we go!
Don't mess with the crazy cat lady.
Now it is time to make the choice.
Right, well, that's not going to work, is it? That's what I say to you.
Cross paws.
Come, we're about to begin.
I love it.
Hey, we're back. We just got done with Cats.
This is Schlockfest.
This is Schlockfest, and hey, thank you, fans. Thank you for making Randy feel good about his life.
I'm Ray McGuff.
I'm Jean-Paul Mantilla, and this is Emmett Dog, not a cat.
I have seen Cats. Give us a rundown on Cats before we get going here.
So, Cats, the musical movie, is a story about taking LSD and having fever-pitch dreams and realizing that cats are not dogs.
Yeah, I'd say...
Is that accurate? Oh, while there's some singing.
Yeah.
By some name actors and not so named actors.
Just for the record here, I did not want to see Cats. I have no interest in most musicals, with the exception of a handful that I can name here. That I won't, but you can ask me in the comments section, and I'll answer your questions as to which ones.
Because he answers all the questions.
Very few musicals I care to see anyways. I did not want to see this, but you, the viewers, brought to you by you, the viewers. So.
Yeah. So, Andrew Lloyd Webber made this musical years ago, and it ran on Broadway for a long time. I'll be honest, I'm not going to look up all this research and stuff on it.
If you're that into Cats, what are you doing listening to our podcast?
Right.
But,
this is Schlockfest.
This is Schlockfest. But if you're that interested in Andrew Lloyd Webber, look up, use the internet on your fucking phone that you have to do your own research. We're not going to do it all for you, okay?
So, it is directed by Tom Hooper, who directed the Academy Award-winning The King's Speech.
Which is good. I love that movie.
He also did Les Mis, which...
Never saw, but I heard people liked it.
It was alright. I mean, he's done a lot. But, wow, this movie.
Yeah, let's get right into it. Let's cut to brass tacks here. Awful. I mean, and not in a fun way. Like, I literally felt like when I walked out of the theater that my head had some sort of drugs in it. And I know I've read people say that that's how they felt. It's really that discombobulating. Like, you don't know. I don't know what I just fucking witnessed. The minute the minute the fucking thing starts, it's like this synthesizer that sounds like a cat is just running over. Ding, 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 ding. Zing, 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 zing. And it's set in London, but the place looks nothing like London.
Well, they didn't want to pay for it.
I mean, they show a few pictures of the River Thames, I guess is how it's pronounced.
Yeah.
Or Thames, I guess. Some people pronounce it differently. And they show some stuff around it. But clearly it's supposed to be set in like an alleyway. So that's how the movie opens. It's like a sky shot of a cat, like cat face, in the clouds, down into this like shitty little alleyway, and
where this bag of kitten,
this bag of cat, this cat in a bag gets thrown out of a car into this alley, and it just starts like singing right off the fucking bat. And what do they sing?
I can't remember.
No, it was the song about what the kind of cat they were.
Oh, that's right.
What was it?
Jellicle
cats, Jellicle. I
mean,
that's what you're getting. I'm not exaggerating. I know watching this, as angry as I am, you're feeling like Oh, he's got to be exaggerating. It went on for 10 minutes
At least.
of just jellicle nonsense words.
It's like they just knew one word and
Yeah.
let's repeat it as much as we can.
Yes.
And create other words that sound like it, maybe. Fellicle, jellicle,
Yeah.
delicle, mellicle,
Lickle,
something L-O, Cool J,
Barbitual.
L-O, Cool J.
Yeah.
Who's not in this?
So this new cat and these people.
Victoria, that's the new cat. Her name is
Yeah, her name's Victoria. You'll see. I knew that was going to happen. Emmett.
We have a crazy
We have Emmett Dog. Emmett Dog is over here knocking
here.
cameras around. He's mad because we're talking about cats.
Yes,
I believe
he's like he hates cats.
I really believe he is. Come on over here. Say hi to the camera. Hey, pal. Oh, yeah. Okay. That's a little too close for comfort, bud. Yeah.
I mean, he didn't even go to the theater and is already pissed off.
Yeah, he gets it. So Emmett Dog doesn't like cats. I don't like them either. Yeah. But anyways, so we're watching this movie. It opens up with this chick, and nice shot of your asshole there, bud.
He wants
Thanks.
to sit.
Okay, here. Okay, here. You can't sit between my legs. All right.
I ain't gonna happen.
Okay. Anyway, so we're watching this thing open. That cat, and they're in these CGI cat suits for whatever reason, and it clearly looks like bad CGI.
It's bad, and this is the updated version. This was the DLC for it.
Yeah. So these cats
patch,
are singing to this new cat about their society. And in their society, they have this thing that happens once a year where the head cat comes down from on high, and nobody really knows where that is. She just shows up, and she watches all of these cats vie for, basically like
an omnipotent god.
No. What's that show with, the singers? Like America's Got Talent.
The Masked Singer.
Yeah, exactly. So she watches... No, not the Masked Singer. Why would that be the best?
Oh, you're right.
Like America's Got Talent. Or American Idol.
Or whatever.
And she watches them sing and dance and do shit, right? And then judges them on that merit alone, whether or not they get to go to heaven, basically.
Right. Or they get a new life.
A new life, if you will.
Because, cats have 9 of them.
Yeah. So sitting there, watching all of this happen, immediately I lean over this guy and I'm like, this how long is this fucking movie? What is going... This is insane. It's been 15 minutes, and they haven't even done a part of the story yet, really.
I mean, there is a story, I think.
Yeah. So then we're introduced to some other cats, and they sing and dance, too, and they're talking about how living on the streets is tough, and blase, for that part, okay?
And then we go to the new cat house.
Yes.
Where we get introduced to Cat Rebel Wilson.
Yes. And if you're a Rebel Wilson fan, that's great. But I never have been. And not that I dislike her as a person. She seems like a fairly nice lady. It's just that I don't think she's very talented.
But in this movie, she shows all of her talent.
Yeah.
I mean, she comes out and just starts licking herself.
Yeah.
All over. And you're just like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah.
What the fuck is this? It's a pussy cat. I mean, it's just crazy.
She spreads her legs wide open and touches herself in weird ways. There's an 8-year-old girl sitting to her left, and both Jean-Paul and his wife and I were all like, really? This is PG? Are you kidding me?
Yeah, this is PG. I mean, yeah.
Yeah, so...
And not only does she sing and dance at this, she then unzips her fur to open up a new fur of a weird sequence thing.
Yeah.
Where you're like, what?
You're like, what is going on here? And then she has singing and dancing cockroaches.
Before the singing, her slaved mice.
Yeah, she has enslaved mice who she eats, and she even says it on occasion. And they sing old-timey jazz for some reason. That kind of shit. And then it cuts to these fucking soldier cockroaches all of these things have people faces.
People faces, yeah.
I
so
cannot
it's not
stress,
like Joe's apartment where you see actual roaches.
Yeah, I cannot stress how off-putting this movie is just on that merit alone, where every animal in this thing has a fucking person face.
And then she just goes around and starts picking at him, eating him, and
yeah.
I mean, not to mention the scope of what size of real life things are and what size of things aren't. is really what got me, because
Yeah.
there's dancing cockroaches on this cake, but then the next scene, she's on this ginormous bed, but the cake is just a perfect size for her to eat. Perfect slice.
Yeah.
It makes no sense.
So there, and that's the thing too. The scope of this is supposed to be that these cats they're look like cats, and they're supposed to be the size of cats.
Except their hands.
Except their hands are people hands. The whole scope is messed up because the house that they're in is everything's giant in it, like a person lives there, and it's a tiny cat. But when they zoom in on it, they lose all of that scope.
Yeah,
They don't hold that consistent through the whole thing. The movie is poorly paced, poorly shot. The songs are obscenely terrible. I'm talking like lyrics that don't match the beat and harmony of the song that they're singing. I mean, you're just like, are they just like freestyling? Picking words out of the air.
I mean, so after this lovely weird song by Rebel Wilson, because we learned that she wants to go to her next life.
Yeah, she's a contender.
For the next American Idol.
Yeah.
We then get introduced to James Brown, Rappy Cat, or Rum Tum Tum.
Rum Tum Tugger.
Yeah, Rum Tum Tugger, and I'm not talking about like.
And I know that sounds like a porn name, and if I was an owner of this play, I totally would license it out because that's a pretty sweet porn name.
But he starts like he crawls like a cat, but he definitely makes sure, because cats don't have knees, his knees never touch, which is creepy. But along with that, they screwed up CGI, and they all kind of go gliding because none of the cats actually touch the ground.
They're clearly on a green screen stage projecting this, and none of they're like floating because they're not really touching anything.
It's very bizarre.
It's weird. It's like it's surreal is what the word I'd be, and then so what is the word I would use? So you're watching. So that happens. He's also a contender,
right? Because he likes to drink milk and. They have the weird sexual milk thing in this movie.
Here, buddy. Here.
That
you gotta go around.
Most people would not agree with as being a PG movie.
No. Lay down.
So.
But
so we move on to our next contestant.
Well, we meet the nemesis at this point.
Oh, that's right.
And Idris Elba, who, come on, lay down, bud.
Idris Elba, whatever you want to say.
Lay down.
The man loves to play these weird ass villains.
Yeah.
He is he's something in this. I mean, his face is kind of scarred and he's got these weird green eyes.
Yeah.
And I mean, I'm just shocked that they got a lot of these actors in this movie, and they all were like, "Yeah, this is what we want to do this holiday season.
Right.
We want to be in Cats." And it's kind of weird.
Yeah.
But he just becomes this menacing man, and
he's got magic too, which they don't explain. There's no explanation
explain
as to why that would be. Hey, Emmett, you want to stop that? Emmett, come on.
Come here, Emmett.
Go.
So yeah, as you can tell, Emmett's enthralled by our review.
This whole thing is going to be, Emmett, this dog is wound up today. I don't know what his deal is. But anyways, come
here.
Across.
Come on.
We don't have all the time. Frank, you're going to have to edit some of this out, probably.
Emmett, come on. Silly fuck, come on.
What are you doing?
Come on. Emmett. Come sit.
Yeah.
Come sit, Emmett.
Okay, go across there. There you go.
There you go. Come
sit.
sit.
Walk right across
Come
there.
sit.
All right.
Okay. There
Jesus
you go,
fucking
Bubba.
Christ.
Sit.
All right, so back at it. So now we're introduced to this guy. What's his name? McTavish?
Yeah,
something like that.
Here, I'm gonna look at my cheat sheet.
Yeah.
It's
something weird like that, but he's a magician. And he's got this menacing thing. All the other cats are afraid of him. So the new cat tries to go talk to him, and he like tells her he's going to be watching her, and then she like turns around and he disappears. McCavity, yes.
McCavity.
All the cats are afraid of McCavity. So, anyways, then we get introduced to James Corden's character.
Who is this fat rich cat almost?
Yeah. And he's also vying for a place as a new life.
Right, because he wants a new life because he was a skinny cat.
Yeah.
And he wants to get fat again. He just wants to eat himself, and a long sequence song of just him running around trash cans and eating garbage and
yeah, it went on forever, and I'm not exaggerating.
It did feel like it did go.
This movie could have easily been 30 minutes.
I mean, I give it 90, but instead, runtime about 2 hours.
Yeah. So anyway, so he's eating all this shit, and then McTavish shows up at the end of his song and dance. McCavity. I don't know why I keep calling him McTavish.
I don't know.
I know it's a cooler name, I think. But anyways, he goes, jump, because he wants to jump into this big, like, giant trash can. He goes, yeah, do it.
It's actually like a chimney or something.
Yeah, and James Corden just disappears down the chimney. And then he disappears. So now we're left back with the other cats.
Yeah.
And this is where we meet Jennifer Hudson.
Jennifer Hudson, who, I mean, I think she deserves an Academy Award for this role in this movie. Because she kept it straight. She acted like a cat.
She was all nimbly-bimbly.
Nimbly-bimbly. And honestly, she sang her heart out on the same song 5 different times.
Yeah, she sang the same song at least 4 times.
Yeah.
And little pieces of it, though. So she starts singing this song, all the other cats...
Everybody knows it. Everybody knows Memories.
Everybody hates her because she used to be like this super awesome cat, and then fucking went and hung out with...
Cavity,
and then basically... It was like he strung her out on the heroin or something because she looked like a mess.
It's more like catnip. Come on.
Catnip or whatever. So she runs off, and then the other, our main character cat, who I thought the whole time was, you guys will like this. I thought the main cat lady was Taylor Swift. Totally. Swear to God. Thought it was her the whole time.
And I
was like, hey, Taylor Swift might actually be a pretty decent actress. Because she was pretty convincing.
It was actually a dancer.
It was a dancer lady, and she's honorable mention. If I could say one good thing about this movie, was I was impressed by her. You actually were like, oh, she seems kind of...
She's a ballet actress. Yeah. Her singing was great. Her acting was good.
Pretty good on what she was given. But she's a very amazing dancer, because obviously...
Yeah.
But you're sitting there like, oh, why is she dancing differently than everybody else? Oh, she's trained. That's why.
Yep.
These people are just choreographed. She's been training her whole life. So anyways, that aside, I thought that was funny. The whole time I was like, and when Taylor Swift shows up, he's like, hey, that's Taylor Swift. I'm like, no, that's the main chick's Taylor Swift. So I had no idea. That was
no. And then, he got aroused by a cat, which, will happen.
Well, I am
He's into furries.
I am into furries.
So, any of you got that costume?
She was hot, kind of hot for a cat.
Wow.
But anyways, this
made him purr.
This is where the movie even veers off crazier, because then she meets these 2 like weird alley cats, and it goes off on this other tangent where you think that this is going to be the movie now, as they're going to go from set to set, and it's like she gets into these people's houses and starts doing cat shit, tearing their house up, eating their food, knocking shit over, stealing, and then this dog, who we never get to see, mind you,
no, we didn't get to
comes running down a hallway, the door shuts, she's like trapped, and this is where we get our first actual meeting of this cat. He's Mephistopheles, the magical cat.
The magic cat.
And he's a fucking magician. But he's not like a wizard like the other cat.
Like Harry.
No. Like
McCavity.
McCavity is like magic. This cat's like your vaudeville type of magician.
He's got a top hat.
Does card tricks.
Yeah.
So he saves her. He takes her back to the folks again, or the rest of the cats. They get out this window. Then that's where we meet Dame Judi Dench, as I've called her.
Dame Judi Dench, who, hey, she brought it up a level when this yeah.
And what was her name? What is the cat? She's the head cat. That's gonna award the person to heaven.
Oh, what is Judi Dench's character? Dorney, the elder cat.
No.
Dorney. Old Dorney.
Okay.
Yeah.
I guess.
Who who reminds this guy of his aunt.
No, I was not. I was saying that that's not accurate. I said that she looks like my aunt's cat.
Oh, I thought you said she looked
one of
like
my
your
aunts had a
aunt.
cat that looked like this. It looks like a fucking lion. Yeah. No wonder he laughed so hard in the movie.
That's why I laughed,
Yeah.
because I was like, wow, you saying this cat
No.
looks like this woman
No,
looks
it looks
your
like
aunt.
it's like some kind of weird Persian cat.
He's being nice. It's his aunt.
Ha ha.
Ha ha.
It's your aunt. How about that? How's that? How's your family members like it? Huh? Huh?
Huh?
Anyways, back to cats.
Back to the cats.
So she
Magic
shows
cats.
up, and they do this long ass song and dance about her, which has no point.
None.
It's just a song that's in there.
And the long dance sequence,
Oh
which
my
was kind of
God.
cool. It was cool, but it was back to synthesizer.
Yeah, this
da da da
the synthesizer was giving me a headache, like
da
a full on
da
migraine.
da 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 da.
It's just it's terrible.
Synthesizer.
So fucking bad. So, anyways, she gets up
It
to.
was perfect.
They lead her into this. I don't know what you would call it, like a dance hall, I guess.
Yeah, I guess. I mean,
like with a stage and everything. And this is where we meet Ian McKellen.
yeah.
That's right, guys. Fucking
Gus.
Gandalf's in this. He's
Gus
named
the
Gus.
cat.
Here's how he does. This is as much effort as Ian McKellen put in. I'm not exaggerating.
Yeah.
He goes,
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
meow,
Meow.
meow,
Meow.
meow.
I mean, it's like
Yeah.
everyone had different motivation in this movie.
Yeah.
He said, you know what? I'm in this fucking terrible movie called Cats. He was in on the joke.
Yeah, I think he was in on the joke. Yeah.
Everyone else was like, is this a joke? No, this is a serious thing. This is going to win us Academy Awards. It's directed by an Academy Award director. And then you have Judi Dench just going, you know what? Cha-ching, when does this paycheck get cleared?
And this is another thing, because Ian McKellen's character is vying for a spot, right? He can't sing. He doesn't sing. He talks.
Why would Gandalf talk? Sing.
Sing. But that's the thing, is James Corden, not a very good singer. I mean, he could carry a tune. Rebel Wilson, not a very good singer. Could kind of carry a tune, but not very well.
Yeah. Rappy Cat or
Rappy Cat could sing his fucking ass off.
Yeah, because he's a rapper.
He's apparently the one guy that was and then Taylor Swift, when she shows up, she can sing.
Yeah.
And then, of course, Jennifer Hudson. But in your musical, maybe you have people that are musically talented. I don't know.
Oh, but it wouldn't bring in the ducats for people to come see it.
All right. Well, so we get inside this place, and then we get Tap Dancing Cat. And
Which was your favorite cat?
Yeah, he was my favorite cat because he didn't serve any purpose except for he wanted to vie for the thing. But you'd rarely see tap dancing nowadays, and
It was pretty
I'm
cool.
for it.
And the song was pretty neat. He was the most useful cat. He was a cat on a train that got rid of the mice.
Yeah.
So, I mean, in real life, I'd be okay with that cat.
So he sings and dances and tap dances, and he kills mice.
Yeah, and then Idris Elba comes back and says, ha ha ha,
Yeah.
I'm going to get you too.
Takes him and takes Ian McKellen.
Yeah.
And he's kidnapping these people that are his competition, we find out at this point.
Yes.
So he's kidnapped Rappy Cat.
Rappy Cat.
He kidnapped Ian
Rebel
McKellen,
Wilson.
Rebel Wilson, and then also Tap Dance Cat. So now he's got 4 hostages on this barge in the middle of the River Thames. And he's holding them hostage so that he can win the prize.
The new life.
So this song goes on back at the place after the guy disappears, and it's
Then we get the ultimate song.
well, that's what I was going to say. It's the one with when Taylor Swift.
Tay-Tay comes in
Yeah,
and saves the day.
All of a sudden, it gets quiet, and this half moon starts to come down out of nowhere, and she's pouring catnip on the cats.
And they're all drugging it up and going.
I really thought they were going to start fucking each other.
And then literally comes the cat orgy.
Yeah.
Because they were all
rubbing
and tugging.
licking. I was sitting there this is PG again.
PG.
But hey.
Boy, was it
Right. So she
Yeah.
starts singing, and she's a very good singer. I mean, I don't like her music, but she can sing.
Yeah.
And she sings this song about how amazing McTavish is.
McCavity.
And that he's going to be the best around.
No one's ever going to keep him down.
That's right. He shows up. It's Idris Elba. Clearly, at this part of the movie, this is for the ladies. because he has a coat and hat on for most of the.
And he takes it
he
off.
takes it off, and he's just in this like bodysuit.
And this was the new updated version that does not show his schlong.
Apparently, doesn't show his ween. I don't know.
I mean,
all I know is that he sings, and again, this is another.
Big old schlong.
Idris Elba is a great actor, tremendous actor, as a matter of fact.
Luther is a wonderful show.
Luther is a terrific show. I love The Wire. He's fucking phenomenal. In this, the motherfucker can't sing. I don't know why they got him for this.
Because he likes to show.
He's menacing as the character, which I guess is supposed to be, but the guy's supposed to be able to sing.
He's Black Superman.
He can't sing. So,
yeah, he can't sing.
So he sings this really terrible song about how he's the best again.
Around.
Accompanies Taylor Swift. At one point, I thought they were gonna fuck.
Yeah, it was kind of weird.
He magics Dame Judy
Judy
Dench up to this like stairwell, and he goes, "All right, I'm the only one around. I win.
I win. Take me to the
Send
heavens.
me to heaven." And she goes, "Fuck you, no way. I wouldn't send you to heaven. It's only somebody that's worthy that can."
And you're not like a dog, because all dogs go to heaven.
Well, we'll get to that point.
Yeah, that's true.
So he grabs her up, magics her out of there. She's now on the barge with the rest of the people, or cats.
Yeah, cats. Yeah.
Cat people. Jesus Christ. This movie is fucking terrible.
Putting out the fire with gasoline.
Yeah,
Cat people.
Cat people.
Dave Bowie, good song.
Putting out the fire. Gasoline. Wow. And we segued way hard on that one. But, so back to the movie. Now all the cats are missing their leader and they don't know what to do. And it's time for our boy, Magic Mistopheles.
Magic Mistopheles song.
And he steps up. He's like, "Listen, I'm not a wizard, but I possess magic powers sometimes.
Sometimes.
And it's rare. I can conjure up mice under my hat."
Mice.
And he did. And they were singing and they knocked him down. I thought they died. I don't never know what happened to him.
They went in his belly.
He puts his hat back on and they start singing this song about magical Mistopheles. And I actually like this song.
He did.
Frank, if you can find a clip of Magic Mistopheles.
He was rocking
put it
out
on,
to it.
because it's very catchy. It's the only song in this whole fucking movie that I found myself going, all right, I like this song. But they're trying to pump him up to do the magic, and he tries 3 times to bring the lady back. 3rd time, everybody's staring at him.
And they're like, "You suck,
You
dude.
suck, you're terrible." And she pops up from behind him. There she is.
There she is. And
Judy Dench.
Then she sings Magical Mistopheles. And she doesn't really sing. She's just like...
She talks too. She
talks it the way I like to talk.
So now we've got the crew back, right? I mean, you've got your core group again with the leader. On the boat, after she disappears, Idris Elba disappears to go look for her. And there's a revolt on the boat.
Oh, we missed the part. We missed the part.
Oh, Christ. I thought we
So, when Idris Elba does not get his way, he sends Judi Dench down the plank.
Well, yeah, he's trying to walk her down the plank. That's what she
And there's literally a stick that just goes, poke, poke, poke.
Yeah, they're poking her with a stick. Which made me laugh right out loud.
It was so ridiculous.
In this movie, Jean Paul's laugh that you just heard, Jean Paul's laugh, was echoing throughout the theater most of the time.
Because I had to laugh. The movie's ridiculous.
We were laughing so hard at certain points, I thought the couple in front of us was going to get up and punch us. But anyways, so back to that. So Judi Dench is there. Idris Elba's looking for her now. They're like, we still need a winner for this contest. So
Victoria,
our main character, goes outside and pulls Jennifer Hudson off the streets, as you do.
And then you sing Memories.
Yeah, she sings
it the whole way through.
She does the whole fucking song.
And it's amazing.
And falls down halfway through and stops, starts sobbing. They lift her back up. She sings the rest of the song. And she's a great singer.
I
don't like the song, but I
all
was
jokes
like,
aside,
holy shit.
She fucking belted the shit out of the song, and an amazing job.
It's almost sad, because this movie is so fucking terrible that nobody's going to recognize how hard she probably worked on
And it
that.
sucks, because she really deserved it.
She really deserved it.
The Academy Award for her role.
But after it goes...
Meow.
It goes off of her. Dame Duty...
See, now you got me doing it.
This movie
Dame
has...
Judi
It's like
Dench.
I'm high, I swear to God.
It is kind of like
Yeah, because it's so crazy. But
I mean, if they have edibles in your country or
in your
Wherever
country
you
of
can,
origin.
take a couple, go watch some cats.
So
Highly recommend it.
So she goes, you know what? You're deserving of heaven. We're going to send you to have another life.
And heaven is interesting how they send him to heaven.
Yeah, this is the part of the movie that it doesn't. If after all that doesn't quite make sense, this makes even less sense. They put her inside of a chandelier.
That's right.
They light all the candles on the chandelier. Then they send the chandelier up into the ceiling, which it goes through a glass ceiling, and now we're realizing it's being pulled by a weather balloon.
Yeah.
And the weather balloon's going higher and higher, and then all of a sudden Idris Elba magics himself out of nowhere to grab the rope that's conveniently dangling.
Yeah.
He falls
like a tail of a cat.
He can't hold on, so he falls down onto the statue, and then he tries to use his magic, which doesn't work for some reason at this point.
He lost his magic.
It doesn't explain it why.
Yeah.
Just doesn't. Okay? So now the chick goes off into the clouds.
And at this point,
Here we go.
I fuck with Randy so hard.
Yeah.
And it's the greatest fucking thing I've ever done to Randy. Well, one of the greatest things. I lean over and I go, hey, Randy. He's like, what? I go, there's still a half hour left into this movie. He's like, are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah, I literally yelled in the theater, are you fucking kidding me? And then I went, where the fuck else could this go?
I said, we got to find out where heaven looks like for these cats.
And I go...
Because normally all dogs go to heaven.
Now I'm pissed, so I lean over and I go, I fucking hope that heaven is a next level where the fucking cat pops up and a farmer's there with a shotgun. He's like, get out of my porch.
Or
Or...
they go, number 2!
Yeah.
Slap!
Yeah.
Chinese food!
Or, yeah, it's being made into fucking delicious Chinese food.
General So.
But anyways, he got me, because I really thought, I'm like, Christ, I can't sit here for another half an hour. I can't do it.
But we do get at least 15 minutes
Yeah.
of Dame Judi Dench breaking the fourth wall.
Yeah,
talks to us.
She looks right at the camera and says, cats aren't really bad, are they?
They just want to be
They
loved.
just want to be loved. They're a lot like you and me.
They leave poops and things all around the house.
And then
it's
she
okay.
sings a song through her weird way of singing, which is like sing talk.
Sing talk.
Into the camera this whole time. And the people that are around her, the cats that are around her, are like pawing at her behind her and like still pretending to be cats.
She's their god.
But she is fucking talking to you like a person. So there's no need to be a cat anymore.
Like a person.
It's insane. It's insanity. This movie is insanity on film.
And then she teaches us, like every good thing, the moral of the story.
What's the moral of the story?
The moral of the story is cats are not dogs.
Yeah, she literally says it in the camera. She goes, and remember, folks, cats are not dogs.
Because dogs will love you unconditionally. Cats will just be fucking bitches and assholes.
Now, luckily for us, we got a matinee price. It only cost $5 to see.
And there was only 12 people in the theater, I counted.
But, shockingly, there were 12 people in the fucking theater. We really thought, the movie's about to go out of the theater.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
So we thought we would be the only people there.
And we were not.
And it was shocking to me how many people were there.
At 11:40 this Saturday in Columbus, Ohio, at the Cinemark.
So that was that. My takeaway was that you did a good job. You tortured the hell out of me. This was from the first frame till the end. I was in. I got up to take a piss. I never get up to take a piss in a movie. I don't care how bad I have to pee, because I paid to see a movie. Right? Ian McKellen, when he came out to sing, I got up to take a whiz.
You shall not pass!
I had 5 minutes of that old queen going, meow,
meow,
meow. I'm gonna rub my head on wood. Meow. Oh,
he hemmed it up brilliantly.
It was awful.
I mean, again, this is a straight movie. It is a terrible, terrible movie.
Yeah.
But for a Schlockfest, it was so enjoyable. Yeah. I mean,
he was laughing.
I laughed hard.
He laughed through.
I was in tears. My wife laughed so hard at one point of the movie that she was she was crying, laughing.
Yeah, I thought she was literally crying because she was sad. No, she was laughing so hard she had tears coming out.
Yeah.
And it's when Judi Dench starts talking to the fucking audience
and says, "Cats are not dogs.
Are not dogs." Like what?
Emmett, cats are not dogs.
So, what say you, folks? Have you seen Cats?
You need to.
Do you want to?
Edibles first.
Do a
or
little.
smoke it up, whatever you
Tell
decide.
us your thoughts. What are your
Drinkies.
What are your favorite musicals?
Yeah, The Apple. That was one of our.
That was
favorites.
one of our others we watched, but
Mystery Science.
I literally was thoroughly tortured through this. What's our next one? What's next, Buds?
The next one, which would be February, unless we decide to torture Randy, and another one in January. But February is supposed to be the flip. The February is going to be.
Oh, that's right.
Randy's birthday wish.
That's right. Randy's birthday wish, which I will
Torture.
be picking a film to torture Jean-Paul with.
And
let's
see if he can
let's see
succeed.
if I can do it.
So if you guys got suggestions, give them.
drop them in the box below. Yeah, and today's episode is sponsored by Curse of Z.
Curse of Z.
Why are they sponsoring us? They're not really. I never asked for permission to do this at all. But I found this sticker that they gave me in the book bag that I have. So I'm saying that they're sponsoring Cats.
Yeah,
the
so
Cats episode.
Enjoy that band.
If they have a problem with it, Frank,
Curse of Z.
you can edit this out. Make it another band.
Yeah.
Maybe make it Z Evasekirch.
Versakach.
Curse of Z.
Hey, you know what though? Randy, you will always have the memories of seeing a cat movie.
Mephistopheles, the magic Mephistopheles.
And the Cavity Cat.
Yeah.
Cavity Cat. Hey, look. I don't know the songs, but I enjoyed it.
It was the worst thing I've seen in a long time. Folks.
It was stupid fun.
As always, I've been Ray McGuff.
And I've been Jean-Paul Mantia.
Thank you very much for listening and watching. Stay tuned to ZTO TV for other amazing content.
This was Schlockfest.
Stay tuned.
Just licking away. Ooh.